Welcome back. My name is Sensei Pong to another. I said that wrong. Welcome back to another Casual Friday. I'm your host. My name is host Sensei Pong. Host thing. Tetris Attack on the Game Boy. So this Casual Friday, I'm gonna do something a little bit different and casually beat the world record of Tetris Attack. Only because I have this feeling that I have this impression that I kind of you as the viewer may think, oh, Sensei Pong's terrible at video games, which I am. There's a lot of games I'm not really that great at. Some games I excel at, and Tetris Attack is one of them. I'm also I'm really good at Game Boy games and Game Gear games. I think it's the weird handheld syndrome, but I don't know what it is. I also I just like puzzle games. It doesn't mean I'm great at Tetris, but let's do this. So what we're gonna do today, I think I can beat it on the first try, the endless mode, and I'm gonna go by the Twin Galaxies set of standards, which is you start on level 1, speed 1, so it's easy, and then just builds up, and then at some point around 20 minutes, that's when people usually fall off the chart, and they're like, that's too fast, which it does get a little tricky. I'm not going to do time trial, only because it's probably going to take me several tries to beat it. Only because the thing about time trial is you only have 1 minute to do the game, and there's a bit of luck involved. I have beaten the world record just on my own time, just to see if I can beat him. It's fun, but I like doing that kind of thing. I should probably at some point actually record myself officially and submit the score, and let's put that on my resume. I'm going to be Lakitu today, because I like Lakitu. So it's going to start off real easy. So you can skip ahead if you'd like, but I might say something really stupid, so you should probably pay attention to that, because I have a tendency to do that. Also, once it starts getting kind of tricky, I might kind of cut back on the talking, only because there's a bigger concentration involved. Okay, let's see. I like doing little chains of stuff, because that's where the points really matter. You know what I mean? Something like this. This is a real simple move you can do. If you recognize this game as Puzzle League or Pokemon Puzzle League, it is. Pokemon Puzzle League was basically a rehash of trying to get Tetris Attack back on the market. Because I remember, okay, Tetris. This isn't a bad game. It's a fun game, but it's just they market it like Tetris, and they're like, well, if you liked Tetris, you're gonna love this, and people were like, this is nothing like Tetris. What? Well, why? Okay, there you go. See, that move. It's real easy. Once you get 3 in a row, in a row, what you can do is you can set up the blocks above it, and do a little breakdown thing. Another cool thing you can do. See, never mind. I can't do it right now. But is you see them in those challenge modes a lot in these sort of games, where it's you do a weird little step fall thing. Let's call it the Jacob's Ladder, because it's kind of you might start something here, and it's boom, and then that drops down, and it's boom, 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 boom. It's cool looking. Nah, it's kind of tricky to set up. In all honesty, it's not. Those kind of situations don't happen very often. Yeah, this is gonna be decent. It's not. See, I like that move a lot. I do that a lot because it's a simple combo you can do, and it racks up the points and what have you. You also do those little double things where it's stuff. So I did have one practice run before this. I beat the record by, like, let me think. I should probably pay attention to the game. I forget. It was like 2.5 or 3,000 points. I don't remember exactly. So I should be able to get this. It's really interesting. This is a different kind of change of pace for Casual Friday. Usually it's just like me derping around on the game. So I think if you enjoy this kind of thing, I like to keep the variety going. As you probably have noticed, I like to try to keep a little bit of variety on my channel. Okay, let's do that. Boom. Ooh. Oh, never mind. Whatever. I was like, wait a second. There's a triple combo I can do. That'll be cool. Oh, whatever. No, I actually couldn't have done that anyways. If you saw what I was thinking, it was moving. Oh, what piece was it? I think it was the heart. Real fast in and be like shabam. But that was going to be an impossibility. You can't move the cursor that fast. Anyways, I remember when this game came out. That's what I was talking about. People, it didn't get that warm of a welcome. Like, it's considered kind of a classic now, I suppose. Some people would say, oh, it's brilliant, best game ever. 11 out of 10. I don't know. You know the weird crap people say. Let's see. Let's do that. Yeah, whatever. It's best not to overthink your combos, because there's going to be a point in the game where it just goes a little bit too fast and you're going to be screwed all the way through. So I always like leveling it off too. It's just makes things simple so you don't have to worry about like big giant towers. That's where people usually get screwed over. They neglect one side of the board and then they just completely screw themselves over. And I'm also really good at Pokemon Puzzle League. It's essentially the same game, so there's no surprise there. Let's see. Yeah, whatever. We'll just... Oh, I messed that up. I completely messed that up. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Not like it messes with me in any way, it's just... I was like, I want to set up a combo! These combos are cool! Let's see now. Yeah, we can move that there. Yeah, I screwed it up. No! You see this little move that I normally do? You saw what I was going to do there. It's early enough in the gameplay where I'm not really worried about anything at this point. It's going to take at least another 10 minutes before things start getting a little hairy. And it's all just about small combos. How fast can you knock out those bigger columns? Let's see. I don't know why I did that. Oh wait, what did I just do? Oh, that was stupid. Oh, I know what I'm doing. Okay. Maybe I don't. Nope, I don't. Let's just do that. Alright, let's try to knock this out as best I can. Yeah, I haven't played this in a while, so I'm actually rustier than I normally am. Now, the little backstory on why I got so decent at this game is it became kind of a small little weird vice for me. It was one of those things, I suppose you can call it escapism, but it was a nice break from some things that were going down in my life personally. Not like anything, too serious where I was like in any serious trouble. Oh, hold on. For a second, I was like, wait, can I do anything? Yeah, of course. You can almost always do something in this game. It's not, I mean, like, clearing out blocks wise. So don't feel like you get stuck. Sometimes it feels like it, but it's just, you're trying to, like, read all the shapes as fast as you can, where it's just, it gets tricky to see things that would normally be seen. I have a tendency to work in columns, like have things drop down versus go any other way. It's just a weird... I suppose it's a play style. If anyone ever wants to break down the play style of Tetris Attack, that's one thing. Oh, another game I'm pretty decent at is Puyo Puyo. Or, if for all the Genesis players out there, Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine is what I believe it was called. That's it. That's an excellent game. But I also should be pretty rusty on that as well. I haven't played in a while. I have a tendency to like puzzle games, or what people would consider a puzzle game, over anything else, like classic puzzle games. Just gonna let that rise. Kind of build a little bit of tension on the gameplay. Oh, what is Pong doing? Is he gonna lose? Oh, of course not. It's the easy levels. You like that? I'm creating a false sense of tension here. Because the game honestly doesn't get exciting for quite a while. It's like StarCraft! I know I'm gonna get some hate on that. Okay, no. It's like World of Tanks. There you go. I don't know how the fan base is for that game. I just know it's pretty slow in the beginning. Because everybody's like sitting around all scared and panicked. Like, oh, what's going on? What's the other team doing? And then some people are like, let's just attack him now. And everybody else is like, no, hold on. Let him fall into our trap. Okay, now it's trying to speed up a little bit. Yeah, it's only speed 20. So that's gonna... This game has a weird, like, difficulty curve, I notice. It's like, it starts off all fine and dandy, and you're thinking to yourself, man, I am bad A on this game. And then suddenly, it just kicks you in the teeth. Because it's just like suddenly... It's like, you can handle the game up into a point where it's just like... It may seem a little bit fast, and suddenly it just seems to get way too fast. If that makes any sense at all. Whoa, that's not what I want to do. But that was kind of cool. Whatever. There's a lot of weird mistakes in this gameplay. Like mistakes that you would think, oh, that's a cool combo, but it was an unintentional combo. That is not the combo I wanted to do. I have a weird tendency with that in these kind of puzzle games. Like, sometimes I go by a certain system. Like with Puyo Puyo, I set up a good tactic you can do, which doesn't actually require that much actual planning, is setting up groups of 3. For those who don't know Puyo Puyo or Mean Bean Machine, the idea of that puzzle game is, I suppose something you can connect it to would be like Atomica, but can't play Atomica online because PopCap. Despite how much I love the company PopCap, they're really stupid. They're like, hey, here's some great classic games, and then you start liking them. And then people forget about it, because you get some newer games, you get something nice and shiny like Plants vs. Zombies, which is an excellent game, and then what happens is that they're like, oh, the player base for Atomica has dropped a little. The player base for Mummy Maze has dropped a little. or whatever that was called. But yeah, it was Mummy Maze, I think. It's dropped a little bit. Bam. Shabam. And then they just pull it off. You can't play it online anymore. You can't. I don't believe you can even buy it, even as a digital copy, which I found so stupid. I was like, really? Those games are awesome. That's my only serious beef with PopCap. They take off great games. Which I don't see if there's like a serious running cost for those. They're old enough that all the patches should be fixed by now, right? So why would you take it off the market? It's just mean. I don't understand you, PopCap. I want to love you, but sometimes you do things that I don't agree with. And granted, I can assume you guys are a great company to work for, unlike some other companies that gamers have been kind of hating on recently. You could probably guess who that is. For anybody that watches Jim Sterling or Super Bunny Hop, you'll know who it is. Oh. Screw it, I would just say it. It's another company that I used to have great respect for because they used to make some of the best games, and they're the team that made Frogger, which is one of my favorite games, and I think actually one of my mom's favorite games of all time, outside of Tetris, which I think it's kind of... I'm not trying to say this to offend anybody over the age of 40, but I think women over the age of 40 or 30 are required to love Tetris and be addicted to it at some point in their lives. They don't have to be like constantly playing it like right now. I mean, like, at some point they're addicted to Tetris. Everybody goes through that phase at some point. Well, not everybody, but I mean, like, middle-aged women. That's the game of middle-aged women. Was okay. It's trying to speed up a little bit. Like, not anything I can't deal with. Let's see. Oh, that was stupid. Dang it. Oh, if you hit the B button, it stops that odd little pause. That odd little pause saves your life in this game. Let's just say that. As you can probably tell, there's good reason why it would save you. Alright, so, just so you know, the world record for endless mode is 13,768, which I wrote down. I didn't know it off the top of my head. I'm not that much of a nerd. Oh! No. Ah, there you go. I screwed it up. It's fine. Not that big of a deal. It's still pretty early in the life cycle of this game where I can be comfortable. Ugh. You suck. Whatever. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just moving blocks around at this point. Shuffle, shuffle. Whatever. Oh, I shouldn't have done... Excuse me, I shouldn't have done that. I should have dropped down the other block to bring it in to do a little five block L, which you could do in Bejeweled. I'm okay at Bejeweled in terms of puzzle games. I'm definitely pretty good, but I'm not like anything spectacular. If Birdie Berry can beat me on Bejeweled, let's see. Whoops. Whatever. Alright. This is when things get maybe a little bit tense. But it's still slow enough where it's not like anything seriously nerve-wracking. I shouldn't have done that. I should have went for the big points. But it's fine. It's all dandy in my neighborhood, I suppose. Let's see. Keep that moving. Now, if you could beat my score, it's, honestly, I wouldn't be too surprised. But good job. Because the scores on Twin Galaxies is kind of a joke for this game. Then again, there's just not that much interest in it. Which I don't understand why. It's a good game. It was just, I think it was that first initial thing of its release that kind of tarnished it. Because I remember personally people being like, no, Tetris Attack, that's okay. It's a fun game. It's a good game, but it's definitely not Tetris. People were expecting Tetris. That's why I've told people this in the past. If a game says, well, if you like this game, you're going to love this game, it's usually a bad sign. But for this game, it was one of those rare exceptions. Same with Dr. Mario. Because I remember Dr. Mario being marketed that way. Like, if you love Tetris, you're going to love Dr. Mario. You will love it. You will want it. You will play it forever. Which, I love Dr. Mario. Don't get me wrong. I'm pretty decent at that game as well. I'm not. I actually haven't even gotten close to the world record on that one. That one's... Some people really dedicate their time to that game. Whoops. Nah, whatever. Screw it. Let's get that down. Bam. So I just like the music in this game. It's kind of nice. Well, the basic music. It's fine. It's nice. It's definitely not as memorable as Tetris. I'm stretching a little. Oh, what was I gonna do? Oh, there we go. Okay. Back on track. Nope. Messed that up. Just kind of clear the board here. I kind of screwed myself with taking too much of a little break. I would rather feel like I'm in complete control in this game. It's just a personal thing. Which I can assume most people like to be in control of a game when they're playing a game. That's kind of a dumb thing to say, I suppose. I'm running out of things to say. This is probably kind of a boring casual Friday. Now, but some people do enjoy just watching gameplays of world record breaking gameplays. This is definitely not the more impressive ones, or actually entertaining. I can't say it's not impressive. You'll see, because it starts speeding up, and then I'll probably shut my mouth, and you'll be like, oh damn, Pong, Pong, oh my gosh, you survived that one, you lucky little bastard, and it's gonna be like, let's get this out of here, bam. Oh, whatever. I think I could have done that. An extra little combo in there, which would have been nice, but it's not exactly needed. Nobody cares. As long as I beat the record, it's not that big of a deal. Oh. Yeah, I already mentioned time trial, aka time attack. That one's kind of based on a little bit of luck, so I don't... This gameplay is going to be going on for quite some time. I'm not going to be breaking both. If you'd like me to, leave a comment down below, and I could probably record that and beat it. That's another one I know I can beat. It's not anything out of my ability here. Let's see. Yeah, screw it. I don't know what I'm doing. That was pretty stupid. I'm like brain farting. I'm just like, what do I want to do with this? No! No! Screw you. Alright, fine. I just kind of want to clear this out so I can kind of clear my head a little bit and get some combos back. That's what I'm doing here. I'm not exactly planning anything. Well, maybe it's... Okay, yeah, this is about the speed where I should really stop concentrating on combos. I should just be more worried about the bigger towers. I should probably shut up as well before I screw myself over. I'm going to move there. But someone said it's really good to talk out loud while you play, like the moves you're doing, because it's one of those things where it's like you're working both thoughts, and I screwed that up. I'm kind of panicking, but hit that point in the level where... Never mind. I mean, okay, so like, there's that pause. I've mentioned this before, but that pause seriously saves you. It's nice. It's a nice little breath of fresh relief. There we go. Alright. Okay, so I've already passed the world record at this point. Now it's just see if I can beat my personal record. My personal record, if I remember, is like either 18 or 19,000. But that was a while ago. I don't believe I can beat that. That's going to be a little tough to beat. Let's see. No, come back. Alright. Yeah, just knock them all out. There we go. Oh, I should have done a 4. Line of 4. Whatever, nobody cares. Ugh, come on. Only problem with D-pads. Only problem with D-pads. Oh, come on. There we go. Once you start getting really, fancy with your little steps and junk, it starts getting a little hairy and no, that's not what I want to do. There we go. Go. Bam! Alright, so let's take a little breather and acknowledge our sponsor. Oh, wait, I don't have one. Just like and subscribe. That was pretentious. Well, it wasn't pretentious, it was... what word am I looking for? It was That was snarky. Yeah, come on. I don't want to do that. There we go. I should probably get rid of this. There we go. Alright. Oh. I am screwing up all my cool little combos I can do. That's the other problem with time trial. It's like, you have to set up those combos. You have to, like, get some crazy things going. Or you're just not gonna... Sorry, I had to be quiet a little bit there. I was like, wait a second. My talking is kind of screwing me up here. Alright, we're in the clear. Alright, so I'm going to have to shut up now. This is where it gets a little hairy. What I'm doing... I said I was going to shut up, but I'm not. What I'm doing here is actually just kind of clearing the board just so I can be sure I'm going to be safe. Bam. Alright. Oh, that's an ominous score. Look at that. Alright. Come on. Alright, come on. No, damn you. No, 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 no. Come on. Alright, that kind of sucked. Alright, Alright, there we go. Whew! Let's do this again. Come on. Oh, I gotta get a combo in here somewhere. No! Oh! I panicked. Ugh. That wasn't my best, but, you know, whatever. I smashed the world record casually on Casual Friday. This ended up being kind of a long recording. Yeah, it was about a 30-minute gameplay. I was thinking how long my gameplays usually are with, well, my game sessions with Tetris Attack was. This looks about right. Congratulations. So 17,811. That's a score to beat, kids. For now, until maybe I beat that record, my own personal record. Tell me what your scores are. Please don't lie. Don't be like, I got 50 million. Prove it. Don't do no toolistic crap. So yes, the world record, as it stands on Twin Galaxies, is only 13,768, which is actually pretty easy to beat for anybody that's good at puzzle games. So, 70,811 is my personal score that I've recorded here on YouTube. I could do better, but I kind of panicked. I'm a little rusty. If you want to see me break any other records that I can do just casually, some other games I'm really good at, again, on the Game Boy are Yoshi, the Game & Watch Gallery games, which those records are it's joke. No one, there's no interest in that game. So the scores that were submitted are really, really low. So if you want to hold the world record to a game, go ahead and beat those. I'm sure you can do it. It's not. It just takes, the thing about Game & Watch Gallery games is just they take patience. That's all it is. Patience and twitch reflexes. So if you enjoyed this, hopefully you like me rambling about whatever. Stay tuned next week for another Casual Friday. It's probably not going to be anything like this. I'll probably go back to the regular format of just whatever game I find. I just thought this one might be kind of fun and kind of nice for the books to say, yes, no, Sensei Pong actually knows how to play games correctly, depending on the game. There are some games out there. I'm also decent at Pac-Man. I'm not anything amazing, but I'm pretty good at Pac-Man. Dead just Pac-Man, obviously. Similar to it. As you could probably tell, I'm a Pac-Man fan. Because, whatever, the gameplay's gone on for quite some time. Don't forget to like and subscribe, tell your friends, and that's about it. Yeah, it's Pong setting out.